Om Saram, this is Venkat, fastasa.com. One of those beautiful mails that I get is from girls who say that they wanted to, they are waiting for the right guy to marry them. Of course, it's beautiful as a male, but if you see the pain that they go through, it's really very bad. Because in India, marriage is a very important aspect, and that is why I call India as a marriage nation. If you're not married at the right age, people will ridicule you. Even your close friends and relatives will, question you, why you're not getting married. And I faced that pain for years in my life, and I continue to face. But I know my life will be good. Similarly, I want to speak about a Sai Leela, which will be a blessing for everyone whether it's a guy or a girl who wish to meet the right soulmate and marry and lead a peaceful life. So why listening to Sai Leela why listening to a beautiful Sai Leela when it comes to marriage will be a blessing for you, because listening to strange stories is actually a blessing. The reason is that your faith increases, your devotion increases, and you also believe that, like, hey, Baba has helped that devotee this way, and so Baba will also help me. So you start to have that in-depth faith and belief in Baba when you listen to Sai stories and how Sai Baba did Leela in others' life. So I'm going to share you a very beautiful experience of a devotee called Geeta from Bangalore. She seems to have she's from Delhi basically, her family, and at the right age, her parents started to look for the right match. What happened was she knows her nature, and she was not interested in she was not okay with the concept of marrying a complete stranger. So she was praying Baba to ensure that her life is good, and she meets the right guy. And once it so happened that she prayed Baba, saying that she will only marry a guy whose family comes all the way to Delhi and to see her, and then accepts to marry her. So the profiles of grooms started coming, and one after another, she was not sure whom to marry, and finally there was a guy from a family from Chennai who agreed to, who were really interested in her profile. Surprisingly, the guy's father, I believe I have to read the mail to check. The guy's father called up and said, "Okay, we will come to Delhi to see your daughter." And this was a really huge surprise for this girl, because she assumed that nobody will travel all the way to Delhi to see this girl. So finally, she got married and she's leading a happy life. So I'm going to read this devotee's experience. When I read this experience, believe that it is also going to be uh, a blessing for you. So the name of the article is Sai Baba blesses a girl with a good husband and a happy married life. Sai will bless you with someone kind and sweet to marry. This is the poster I made today. Hope you like it. Sai Ram friends, while many Sai Baba devotees write to me only when they face problems in their life, some of them write to me to share their happy experiences Sai bless them with. When you share the good things which happened in your life, it helps other Sai devotees with faith on Sai Baba and makes them trust Sai will also help them with a good life. So here's a beautiful experience by a devotee Geeta from Bangalore. You are certainly going to love it, and as much as I did. It gives me, so this is the mail the girl sent. It gives me immense pleasure to pen down my expression on my precious mate Sai. The name Sai is imbibed in me ever since I attained conscience and acknowledge his presence in my life. In spite of many miraculous gestures, I would like to share one instance which to this day astonishes me a lot. Well, I'm talking about the process that my parents had to set forth to get me married during my mid 20s. I was totally taken aback by this so called arranged marriage thing, because I could never understand the thought of marrying and living the rest of my life with a stranger. So her parents started to look for the right guy, and she was really worried, thinking, how can I live with a stranger? This phase was disp- dispiriting me dispiriting to me. Profiles of prospecting groups were being mailed to me almost every week to seek my consent from my parents. With my ideologist, liberal mindset, and vocal traits at that point in time, I could not envision myself being associated with anyone who would accept, respect my persona, and let me be the way I was. Before long, I became dejected and started exhibiting no interest in scanning through these profiles. Until then, I had visited Chennai twice to meet a couple of grooms. I was from Delhi. Oh, this I don't know when told this story to you. She had already visited a couple of grooms all the way from Delhi to Chennai, and that is why she prayed, okay, it's better the guy's family comes and meets her in Delhi. Okay, so I'll continue to read. During that period, I had this strong conversation with my Sai and told him that you know very well about me. You know what kind of person I am. Where and why where and why have you left me alone in this game, which I am not at all fine with. I also said I would marry a soul who will come to Delhi believing that this would never happen, who would come to Delhi to see me and marry me instead of me going and meeting him in Chennai. It gives me goosebumps even today when I think about that instance of my life. I was so stubborn that I fixed my mindset and planned to stick to it no matter what. My conversation was so strong as I kept my heart out to him and surrendered myself to him, saying that my life is not mine anymore. It's you who will decide my fate from now on. I think this was a beautiful thing to say, Baba, because surrendering oneself, one's desires, one's heart and soul to Sai is the greatest thing a devotee can do. So she said, my life is not mine anymore. It's you who will decide my fate from now on. Believe me, after a couple of weeks, my father received a phone call from my current father-in-law saying that you being in Delhi, we would like to come to Delhi to meet your family. So that was a surprise. One of the prospective groom's family, they said, since you guys are in Delhi, we will travel all the way to Delhi to see your girl. Delhi to see your girl. Initial formalities happened with ease, and I met my one and only beautiful soulmate, my current husband, whom I purely consider as Sai's Prasadam to me. My life completely changed after my marriage as I found Sai's reflection in my husband. I thank him every day to make my life worthy, and I live peacefully to teach me for most for most purpose if of it. Gita Bangalore. Hope you like this Sai friends. So this is what I wrote after that. Thousands of girls are going through similar situation currently. They get into frustration and there will be small arguments in the family when the right match could not be found. Do not do not worry. Sir Sai Baba will bless you with a good soulmate and your life will be beautiful. So here I want to state the most important aspect in any family, any at least if it is Indian family, you might go through lots of stress, disappointments, um, mental agony. Um, you will feel there will be lots of arguments in the family. Apart from that, some families will be having more complications. Apart from all these things, believe that have patience, have immense patience, and believe that Sai will bless you with a good husband. And for guys, I want you to believe in Sai and have patience. And for girls, I want you to believe in Sai and have immense patience. And try to convince your parents about what you expect from the guy whom you wanted to marry. But at the same time, believe that Sai is going to bless you with a beautiful life. And believe in Sai. And I believe this positive Leela of this girl, of this Sai devotee, should be a blessing. When you hear this, when you listen to this, I wish this should be a blessing for you, and Baba should bless you with a very beautiful and happy married life. Om Sai Ram. This is Venkat, Pastasa.com. Om Sai Ram, Om Sai Ram, Om Sai Ram, Om Sai Ram, Om Sai Ram.